Hey everyone, so I thought this week I'd just do a quick show on how to set up the Nikon cameras if you want to use ISO sensitivity. I mentioned it on one of the previous videos that this is something that I use if I'm doing, for instance, a wedding where I'm having to move between locations quite quickly and I don't always have the time to set my camera. So this is basically using manual mode or aperture priority, but making it much more automatic, except for it's controlled, so you've got still full control over what you want to do. So to set this, we go into menu and you can see I've already got it highlighted ISO sensitivity settings, so we'll press OK. Now at the top I've got ISO sensitivity. I'm just going to drop that down to low. Now we'll switch that on. Now I've got maximum set at 3200, which is quite high for this camera, so I'm going to drop that down to 1600, and then there's the minimum shutter speed. Now this obviously is going to depend on what lens you've got on the camera at the time. I'm going to assume that I've got my 28-70, in which case I can set this to 1/80th of a second, and that's it done. So what that'll mean now, when I go to start taking photos in aperture mode, the camera's going to choose the best options for ISO depending on the settings that I'm using on the camera. So if you've got a Nikon, give it a try. I'm not sure about other brands like Canon, Sony, any of them. I'm not sure if they have something similar. If you're lucky, then they will do, because it's a very good thing to use and put into practice. I'll do a video review or tutorial later on where I show me putting that into action, and also using a speed light for bouncing light during weddings and how they all integrate with one another. So a very quick one this week, because I've not had much time for filming, and I'll be back on Friday with another Photoshop Friday, and I will speak to you later.